What's your favorite medical show and why?
I would say probably my favorite medical show is Fringe, and basically because it borderlines the very unique sci-fi experience, but they're always investigating what is wrong with a patient mechanically or system-wide from a biological standpoint. It's always on the cutting edge of weirdness.
Now my favorite medical show is House. Used to be ER, but kind of House is it's good. It's what I like right now.
Do you know anyone in the medical profession who's like House?
I may have known a few people in my medical school and my training, some doctors that I've met along the way that have been somewhat like him, yes.
Like I said, I don't watch much TV, but it would probably be, I used to watch ER when I was a little younger, and it was just the excitement of that drama that drove me to that show. So,
Were you sad when it finally went off the air?
not really, because I stopped watching it some years before, so it's okay.
ER.
And is there a reason why you like ER?
I like the drama.
What's your favorite medical tool or instrument and why?
I would probably say my favorite tool in the medical industry from a scientific standpoint is a microscope, basically because you can look into the depthness of particular biologics such as a cell and see what's going on in that particular matter.
My favorite medical tool would have to be maybe the reflex hammer, just because it's fun when the kids get a kick out of it, so to speak, and I don't know, the reflex hammer. Actually, you can do it to your own leg. You just have to know the right spot, and it just takes experience and just keep doing it over and over.
Probably a sphygmometer, taking blood pressures, because so much is done from that vital sign.
Say the stethoscope because of its versatility and the amount of information that you can actually derive from the use of it.
Do you use a stethoscope on a regular basis?
Every day, so much so I carry it around my neck like jewelry. It's part of my anatomy, actually.
What kind of patient are you?
I would say that I'm a pretty good patient. I typically follow the orders and directions that I've been given, although in some instances in the dental world I don't necessarily do that, but very compliant, I'd say, for the most part.
So a doctor would give you what kind of a grade for your compliancy?
I would say an A+, definitely.
I am a semi-compliant patient. Sometimes I listen to my doctor's orders, but if I feel that I don't need to follow up, then I don't necessarily have to follow up. So I may not follow up as often as I should, but I do go.
I would say yes. I am fairly compliant if I ever go to the doctor.
Oh, well, that's the issue then.
I try my very best to practice what I preach in terms of trying to set an example for my patients, but I realize how difficult it is sometimes to follow specific regimens of treatment and other directions that my physician may give me.
So in other words, you ignore doctor's orders?
I try my best not to, but sometimes I find it difficult to follow them.
What do you say when you call in sick to work, or what's a good excuse for calling in sick for work?
For the most part, I typically have a pretty good immune system, and don't get sick too often, fortunately. But when I do, or if I do, it's because of my kids being sick. Usually one of the three kids has something going on, and it's inevitable that they pass it on to me or my wife.
So go with the kids.
Go with the kids, absolutely.
All right.
I say that my son is sick, and so I have to take care of him.
Now, you know your employer is watching this video right now.
Okay.
I never call in sick, so I'm always there, and as people will tell you that work with me, the cell phone's on all the time.
Incredibly enough, I've never had to call in sick, and that's over 15 years of practice, so I have to imagine it when the time comes.
You'll have to tell us what kind of vitamins you take.
I'll be sure to let you all know that.